From the outside, some relationships look flawless. They laugh together, travel together, post beautiful photos, friends admire them, family trusts them, and then one day, they end. No one saw it coming. The truth is, relationships rarely collapse overnight. They erode slowly, quietly, behind the scenes. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like to the channel, and hit the bell for more videos. Here are the most common reasons perfect relationships fall apart. They avoid conflict instead of solving it. Healthy couples argue. Unhealthy couples avoid arguing. When disagreements are buried instead of discussed, resentment grows silently. They confuse peace with happiness. A calm relationship isn't always a happy one. Sometimes silence replaces honesty. Communication slowly fades. Long conversations turn into short check-ins. Deep talks turn into logistics. Connection weakens when communication becomes transactional. They stop being curious about each other. Early in love, partners ask endless questions. Later, they assume they already know everything. Curiosity keeps relationships alive. Routine replaces romance. Comfort is beautiful until it becomes autopilot. Relationships need novelty to stay emotionally stimulating. Unspoken expectations build up. When needs aren't expressed, disappointment grows quietly. Emotional intimacy declines. Physical closeness may remain while emotional closeness fades, and emotional distance is harder to notice. They prioritize stability. Overgrowth. People grow and change. Relationships must grow too, or they stagnate. They stop celebrating small moments. Over time, appreciation gets replaced with assumption. Gratitude disappears quietly. Resentment builds in small doses. Big breakups are often caused by tiny daily frustrations. They become teammates instead of partners. Running a household replaces nurturing the relationship. They fear honest conversations. Avoiding difficult talks feels safer until distance becomes permanent. They forget to date each other. Dating shouldn't stop once the relationship starts. Stress from outside life takes over. Work, family, finances. External stress slowly drains connection. They assume love is enough. Love is powerful, but effort sustains it. They stop expressing appreciation. Feeling valued matters more than people realize. They grow in different directions. Without intentional alignment, personal growth can create distance. They avoid vulnerability. Surface level comfort replaces deep emotional sharing. Small disappointments go unaddressed. Ignored frustrations accumulate into emotional walls. They become too comfortable. Comfort is healthy. Complacency is not. They stop saying thank you. Gratitude slowly disappears when appreciation becomes assumed. They become overly predictable. Surprise and spontaneity slowly fade from the relationship. They avoid tough decisions. Big conversations get postponed until it's too late. They lose their individual identity. When partners lose themselves, resentment can quietly grow. Quality time becomes screen time phones, and screens slowly replace real connection. They take emotional support for granted support. Stops feeling like a gift and becomes an expectation. They stop flirting. Playfulness disappears, and with it, attraction slowly fades. They compare their relationship to others. Social media creates unrealistic expectations of love. They stop sharing dreams. Future plans stop being discussed and imagined together. They ignore emotional check-ins. No one asks, "How are you really feeling?" anymore. They assume the relationship is secure. Security becomes an excuse to stop putting in effort. They avoid apologizing. Pride replaces accountability. They forget how to have fun together. Laughter becomes rare. They stop learning each other's love. Languages needs change over time, but attention doesn't always follow. They don't repair. After arguments, conflict isn't the problem. Lack of repair is. They become emotionally passive effort, slowly becomes one-sided. They prioritize everyone else. First, friends' work and obligations start coming before the relationship. They stop checking in on attraction. Attraction needs nurturing, not assumption. They don't adapt to life changes together. Major life transitions require teamwork. They stop talking about the relationship itself. The relationship becomes the one thing they never discuss. They stop saying, I love you. Often simple words lose frequency, and emotional reassurance fades. They assume their partner knows how they feel. Unspoken love can start to feel like absent love. They avoid talking about fears. Fear shared builds intimacy. Fear hidden builds distance. They stop celebrating each other's wins. Support fades when achievements go unnoticed. They lose physical affection. Small touches, hugs, and closeness quietly disappear. They stop being each other's safe space. When comfort fades, distance grows quickly. They forget why they chose each other. Memories fade when they're never revisited. They expect mind-reading needs go unmet when they're never spoken. They stop repairing emotional disconnect. Small emotional gaps slowly become emotional walls. They assume love will maintain itself. Love is powerful, but relationships require maintenance. They stop laughing together. Shared laughter is one of the strongest emotional bonds. When it fades, distance follows. They ignore emotional burnout. Relationships need rest, attention, and care, just like anything else. They stop being each other's best friend. Romance fades when friendship disappears. They let small irritations turn into identity. Annoyances become labels, and labels create emotional distance. 55. They forget love is a choice. Attraction may start a relationship, but daily choices keep it alive. Conclusion. Perfect relationships don't fall apart because of one big mistake. They fade because of many small, quiet ones. Love doesn't disappear overnight. It slowly gets replaced by distance, routine, and silence. The strongest relationships aren't perfect. They're intentional. Relationships rarely end because love disappears. They end because attention, effort, and intention slowly do.